recording you want, but you can't record customers. It's a HIPAA violation.
Stanky 3377.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And I'm going to ask you, don't phone me.
Go get drunk, man. You need it. You've had a long day. What are you going to do? Hit me with your bottle? Is that a threat? Yeah, I bet you do.
We do have enough for disorderly conduct. Yeah.
How's it going, guys? Amagansett Press, and we are coming to you today from Freedom Boulevard in Provo, Utah. And we are at the state liquor store here in Provo. And we are going to just pay a little visit on these folks here today and find out if they honor and respect our right to take video and photographs in public and from publicly accessible areas of public places. I am out with Watching the Watchmen today. And just a little quick background here. In the state of Utah, you can buy beer under 5% alcohol or less at the supermarket, grocery store kind of thing. But if you're looking for wine, liquor, or beer that is over 5%, some of the stronger stuff, you have to go to a state liquor store. And these are not state run, these are state owned liquor stores. It's the only place you can buy hard liquor in Utah. So this property is owned by the state. We've done our homework. The state liquor stores are owned by the state. So publicly accessible areas, we're going to see how it goes. Now let me just give you a quick look at the neighborhood here. And while I'm doing that, time and temperature check. Today is Saturday, June 19th. It is 5:26 in the afternoon, and it is 95 degrees. And I gotta tell you, it's not really that hot. Coming from St. George, we just came back up from St. George where it was 113, 115. So this actually doesn't feel that bad out today. You can see the beautiful mountains in the background there behind these buildings. Beautiful scenery here in Provo. And yeah, so we're gonna see how it goes. Stand by. Hey, how you making out, Watchman? He ninja'd right up on me. Let's take a walk down here. Be interesting to see what kind of signage we have on the doors. Yeah. Always interested in the signs. Signs are very important, especially when they are in regards to law and statute. So always like to take a look at that. So this particular state-run liquor store, state-owned liquor store, you can see it says DABC, Department of Alcohol, Alcoholic Beverage Control. This one is open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., closed Sundays and holidays. Amazing. Never been to one of these before. Get you a shot of this sign here. Looks like we have a security guard inside. Yeah, right at the window, getting speaking to one of the employees. See him right there? Yeah.
I'm hurt. Not right now, no.
What is that? What?
On fire. I just sat in the back for like a half an hour with ice on it, but we're really slow.
So let's see. No one under the age of 21 permitted to enter this store unless accompanied by parent or spouse of legal age.
Okay.
In accordance with the, wow, it's hard to breathe out here with all the cigarette smoke, right?
Sam and Phil have been
In accordance with the Utah Clear Air Act, no smoking, and you can't even breathe from the cigarette smell standing. Oh, go right ahead. Yeah.
Thank you.
I wonder where all that's coming from. I don't know. I'm just waiting for this door to close so I can see what's on there. So you can come in with me.
No,
we can go in.
she's been doing.
And I don't see anything about 2A prohibitions here.
Yeah.
Right? And it is a state-owned property, business / building, so really shouldn't be any prohibitions.
Yeah.
Utah and all other states are very specific about what they prohibit, and the state liquor store is not on the list. And on that note, I am exercising my 2A today, just so you guys are aware.
I just wanted to show you guys something really funny for your pictures.
Sure.
If you stand right here, facing this way, you can get the state liquor store sign, the Mormon Temple Moroni, and the BYU-Y all in one picture for you.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
That's kind of a cool one that I see a lot of people do. So.
Very cool, appreciate you.
Yeah.
Do you get a lot of people here taking video?
Yeah.
You do?
We do. We get a lot of people who think it's really funny to have like the Mormon Temple and the state liquor store. So we see people out here taking
That's funny, I didn't
pictures.
even think of that, but yeah, I guess so, yeah.
So we see people from out of state who don't do state liquor stores out here taking their pictures. So.
Gotcha.
So that one's just one of my favorites. I always like.
No,
to be
very
like,
cool.
hey.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be in a minute to get some AC, so we'll see you in a few minutes.
Well, I'm gonna go home, but
You have a good day.
have a good night.
Thank you, appreciate you. So yeah, we'll see if security shares that sentiment when we try to go in.
Wow, cigarette smells bad.
And it says no smoking by the door. I don't even know where that's coming from.
Well, I think she was just standing there smoking.
No,
No, she wasn't.
no. I don't know where that's coming from. There must be it's probably just the ashtray that's right there on top of the garbage can. It stinks. If any of you out there are still smoking, man, put that shit away. I quit, it'll be 9 years in December. Yep, I'm an ex-smoker. Yep, I'm that guy because I want all my subscribers to live. We need you guys. We don't want you to go away. So quit smoking, try vaping, do something, try to get out of it. It's so expensive too. It's ridiculous.
Sorry,
Yes,
you feel me now?
I'm sorry. When I'm done, I'd be happy to explain it to you. I'm just in the middle of doing what I do.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So yeah, it's Saturday afternoon, and I think this is probably their busiest time of the week. We looked it up on Google, and according to Google it is, and it would just make sense. Going to get some of the good juice?
Vodka
Vodka, there you go.
with orange juice.
Vodka makes you talk a lot.
Not me.
No?
Makes me sleep a lot.
There you go. Right on. Well, enjoy that. I don't drink vodka, never did. When I actually used to drink, it was basically just beer, maybe a little glass of whiskey here and there, but I've always heard vodka turns you into a motor mouth. So you'd probably think I'm on vodka like every day, the way I talk, right?
Do you have a YouTube channel?
I'm sorry?
Do you have a YouTube channel?
I'm into it right now. When I'm done, if you're still here, I'd be happy to explain the whole thing to you.
Okay, okay.
Yep.
All right. Have a nice day.
Alrighty, you too. All right.
You guys record.
What brand do we get? Oh, it's on ice too. There, Grey Goose.
Grey Goose.
You got the good stuff.
The good stuff. I
Right
need it
on.
for my stomach. Yes.
There you go. Cool. Well,
Who you?
get it in the freezer before it warms up on you, right? Tastes better
Who
cold.
are you doing this for?
If you're around when we're all done, I'd be happy to explain the A to Z. I just try not to get into those discussions while
Well, I'll
I'm
be too
while I'm
drunk
working.
then, so don't worry about
There you
it.
go. Well, you enjoy yourself. Reminds me of a Billy Joel song. Box of red, box of white. So there's a Provo police car. Maybe it's our friend Officer ARROWCHIS. If you guys have not seen the video featuring Officer ARROWCHIS, who illegally detained me at the police department and then wound up eating his hat. I'll leave a link in the description. Check that video out. I invite you to take a look at it. Pretty good one. What was that, about a year ago?
January 2020.
Year and a half? Wow. But yeah, Officer ARROWCHIS.
What's up, guys?
How we doing, bud?
Good. What are you guys, you just recording people?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yep.
for what? Like a documentary or something?
Well, if you're around when we're through, I'd be happy to explain the whole thing to you. I just can't get into it while I'm doing what I do. Yeah, but when we're done, if you're here, I'd be happy to tell you.
Dang, how much longer is that?
It depends what goes on. I don't know. Could be 5 minutes, could be an hour. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
Something special going on or just public recording?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I think, is there anything special going on or just public recording?
I'm just doing what I do.
Okay. I'm not one of those cops or anything, like,
No,
who
no.
you?
Anything special going on? Are you buying a bottle just for your daily thing or for like a special occasion?
Special occasion.
There you go. Right on. Have fun. See that? One sip and look what happens. Candid camera's hidden. These are out. These are the non-candid cameras.
Okay,
Yeah.
dang it, I missed that one.
Inquiring minds want to know. Have a good time, man.
Thanks, man. You too.
Yep.
So you guys can do all the recording you want, but you can't record customers. It's a HIPAA violation.
What?
You can't record.
You're absolutely kidding, right? A HIPAA violation?
You can't.
Who in this building is HIPAA certified?
So you can't document who is and who is not coming out of a liquor
Oh,
store.
no, I'm having the conversation with you. So who in this building is HIPAA certified?
It's a state building. It is.
That's not how HIPAA works.
So, but you can't be recording customers.
What happened to you since you were out here 5 minutes ago?
Complaints?
Complaints? Oh, well,
Complaints.
we certainly can.
Do you have a permit to be on the property?
Do I have a-
Recording, is this for a voting purpose? Is this for...
I'm not going to get involved with this conversation because you're not educated on what you're talking about.
Great. I will get involved, though. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. I wish you would have just gone home like you said you were doing.
HIPAA violation.
HIPAA violation at the liquor store. Yeah, that's great. Maybe that could be the title of the video. HIPAA violation at the liquor store.
Wealth of information.
Yeah,
HIPAA violation. Permit.
yeah. Well, and God, I hope you don't, hope nobody thinks I was being rude or disrespectful, but when somebody's that ignorant to what they're talking about, I'm not gonna, that'll lead to an argument that I'm not interested in having, so. Have a good day, guys.
You too.
I don't want you to record me. My privacy.
Your privacy.
Let it go.
Let it go, let it go. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Let it go. Yeah, actually, yeah, a bunch of, they probably are dipping into the supply there. I don't know. Well, so now what's going to happen is he's going to go in there and call the police. Police are going to show up. We'll have the conversation with them, and that'll be the end of the story. Because as you folks know who follow our channels, we do our homework, we know what we're talking about, we know what the laws are, and we follow them. So that's the way that goes. But you know, he's dialing right now. There you go. Look at him, look at him dialing his phone.
He's right.
Wow. What? What was that? That's brilliant. Brilliant, Sam. A state employee just gave us the finger because everybody that works here is a state employee. So isn't that fantastic? Well, now we have to stick around because now he's dialing phone numbers, so I assume he's calling the police. Oh, here we go. We have two of them right here. Provo police waving at us. A second and a third one. So they got 3 cop cars down here in about a minute and a half with a phone call to 911 to the liquor store. So amazing how quickly they respond to a state-owned business. Got to.
Yeah, specifically the ones that are making the money. Because the post office, they don't even, they take half an hour.
Right, right. Well, that's why they got here so quick. See if we get a wave out of number 3 here. Nope, number 3 is the serious guy. So there's one officer going in. How we know about?
How you guys doing?
We should act like we're running away, pull a bow on them. Just start wind sprinting down the street. Let's see if they're all hiding around the corner here. There you go.
I think there's actually the same parking.
Could be. So this is no trespassing private property, and it's marked, so we have vehicle number 3313, 3394, and 40329, and then there's another one in the back there. Amazing. And this is marked no trespassing, so I don't want to give them that.
It's really a poor place to put those signs anyway.
They're at the entrances too. Yeah, like the drive-in entrances. What do we have, another one here too now? Yep. Number 3388. How we doing? Good. Is there something exciting going on?
No idea.
No? Okay.
You got a call, I guess someone's being disorderly?
No, well, it's probably us, I would assume. We are here taking video.
Cool.
And one of the people, one of the employees, came out and said that it's a HIPAA violation for us to be taking video of the customers going in and out.
HIPAA, huh?
Yeah, so it's a good one. It's interesting. Right. So we're just going to stick around, wait to see what you guys come up with.
We'll go chat with them. And
alrighty.
We'll be out there.
But as far as we know, this is state-owned property, right?
As far as I know, yeah. State liquor store?
Yeah. And as far as I know, I could even go inside. Yeah.
As far as I know,
yeah. So we'll stick around and wait for it. I appreciate you. Can I just ask your name and badge number so I know who was here?
3370.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Appreciate your professionalism. We should actually go in and hear what's going on. Yeah, I'd love to know what the story is.
Well, it's newer. This is one of the older stores in the store.
How we doing?
Fantastic.
Good.
How about you guys?
Good.
Still like your beard.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Can I just name and badge number so I know who was here, sir?
Stanky 3377.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
And
you.
I'm going to ask you, don't phone me.
Well, you can ask, and I'm going to respectfully decline based
I
on your...
just asked them. I can request
No, you
it.
cannot.
Yes.
Double check. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. And the best thing to do when you're wrong is just admit you were wrong and learn something today. I do it every
No,
day.
you're breaking.
I'm not breaking the
You're
law.
breaking.
These-
No. I'm not saying you're breaking law.
You're trying to get a reaction.
No,
You're getting
you
a
came
reaction.
outside, tried to get a reaction out of me.
No, I was requested to
No,
do that.
you came out very aggressive. And I'm not
I
going
was.
to
No,
shopping?
I have
Are we
not been.
shopping?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yep.
Please shop. Please don't disturb anyone else, okay?
I don't need any instructions. I'm a grown man.
I can
Sir,
request.
Please stop following me, harassing me. Thank you very much.
I have the right to walk around.
Well, you can have the right to.
You're doing it to me.
No, not at all.
I'm not going to get into that.
If you don't want to be on my camera, stop walking in front of it.
Then quit.
Brilliant, right? Wow, state employees.
I didn't say that.
You guys are amazing. You're a state employee. Not interested in what you want to say. If I had been met with respect, I would give you all the respect back in the world, and I'll even start all over with it.
Looking like a real dick.
Yeah, and you're looking like a genius. Go buy some more alcohol and drown your sorrows. Yeah, go drown your sorrows, bro. So I'd be happy to start all over with you again. There's no reason not to be cordial and respectful with each other.
Stop being a baby.
Go get drunk, man. You need it. You've had a long day. What are you gonna do? Hit me with your bottle? Is that a threat? Yeah, I bet you do. Well, that's the alcohol in your brain. So do you want to?
We don't sell to people that
You
have
have no
alcohol.
manners.
Okay. Well, it's residual from continuous use, I guess. But I'm going to extend a hand to you, Sam, and tell
What are
you.
you talking about? Are you some kind of alcohol
No,
guru?
I'm.
What are you saying? It's alcohol abuse or it's
No, the
extended
Christian
use?
Constitution.
What are you telling me?
rights.
What are you telling me?
You want me to answer you?
Yeah.
This gentleman is yelling at me, cursing at me, saying very rude, obnoxious things. So I'm just giving it back to him.
He wasn't
Oh, okay.
That's
well,
all. Right now, you're being respectful, so I'm being respectful with you. That's the way we should all be. We're grown men.
Okay.
There's no reason to treat each other disrespectfully. I'll put my hand out to you again.
Nah.
Now, so you're not looking to be a
No,
cordial
I'm not.
human being. I mean, you're a state employee. You're giving me the finger out the window. Your higher ups will hear about that
Okay,
for
that's
sure.
fine.
Yeah, not a good idea. You know, a nicer welcome would have been nice, and we could have been very cordial with each other and had a very good experience. And
Yeah, we could have.
yeah, could have. So you guys created this mess. You had the police come by and tell you you were wrong. So I hope you learned something today. I learned something every day.
Oh, that's amazing.
It is amazing. Yeah, my age, huh?
Yeah, your age, you learn something new every day.
I do. Actually, my grandfather would have said you learn something old every day because it's only new to you.
Oh, okay.
Right?
That's Yeah.
I'm really trying to be cordial with you, Sam, and if that's not going to work with you, then you can, whatever your deal is.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't want me to record him, but he's recording me.
Yeah, I
You're
have
a
that
state-
right. I have the right.
And do you realize
Well,
you're?
if you don't want to say anything, don't say it to my camera.
I'll say whatever I want. And do you realize
That's your right.
Do you realize you're working for the state of Utah? Okay, so right now your policy says that you're not allowed to be taking video of customers inside the store. Are you aware of that?
You're not supposed to.
Is that your private phone? I'm gonna FOIA request a copy of your phone.
That's
So don't
okay.
erase it.
That's okay.
You are now informed that
You're
that is
breaking my
evidence.
right
That is
not to
evidence.
record.
Don't delete your video.
So
Yeah, I'm not breaking you right. You have to learn the law.
I never said you're breaking the law. That's why I asked the police. They told me what I cannot do.
So you did get educated today. That's a good thing. Just say yeah,
That's why
good.
I'm
So
doing this.
Well-
In case anything goes wrong.
oh, nothing will
you'll
go
be
wrong on my end. One of your
You're
intoxicated.
already being recorded anyway, so we.
Well, of course, we're all
Who
on.
is intoxicated?
I'm sorry.
Who is intoxicated? You said one of our intoxicated what?
I didn't get to finish my sentence.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, you guys are smart. You guys got me. You guys got me good. I'll tell you that. So I'm going to go back to shopping. If I could just be left to do my thing. I tried to make nice with you, but you're not interested. So we'll just skip that and move on.
I'm just not trying to.
Sounds good. Yeah, I actually just put my hand out, tried to shake hands with them. I said we can hit the reset button, start all over again, and be cordial human beings with each other. But I don't know. They're not interested in that. So,
I wasn't here for that. So.
yeah, I don't know. So I'm just, while I'm here, I might as well look around and see if I need anything.
Sure.
Yeah.
Have they asked you guys to leave?
No.
No.
No, haven't asked me. They asked me to stop taking video, but not to leave.
Okay.
So, and I'm not looking to linger. I'm just, well, I wasn't even going to come in.
Sure.
But since you guys showed up, we came in.
Yeah, do your thing.
Yeah.
You guys asked them to leave?
Yes.
They have asked you guys to leave?
Nobody asked me. I've been recording the whole time. They asked me to stop taking video of the customers.
You haven't stopped
Sir,
taking
I did
pictures
ask
of me,
you to
and
leave.
I asked
You
you.
No, you asked me to stop taking video.
You asked me not to. So
No, you didn't ask me to leave.
I asked you to leave.
Are you asking them?
Are you asking me to leave now?
I'm asking you to leave now.
For what? I'm shopping. What
You're
purpose?
creating a disturbance. You're making
I think your
customers
security guard-
uncomfortable.
No, I'm
All
not.
right. Here, we'll go outside. I already talked to 2 people outside that said you guys were making them nervous and disturbing that.
Well, if I'm here, you know what? Let's go outside. We'll continue.
It wasn't just a thing.
Wasn't just the filming. Well, what else is it?
Outside. We'll talk about
Okay,
it.
sure. Yeah, I'd be happy to have the conversation.
Sorry, guys.
And I'll be back in to buy something in a minute.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Good luck. All right. Thank you. Just come out here.
Sure.
Thank you.
He's over here.
Listen, we're not. I've been recording since I got here, and the
Sure,
only
I mean,
people.
So where we're at, like, I totally understand the First Amendment thing, the auditors, all that. Like, I think it's great, but at the same time, we also have to respect other people's rights.
Of course. Well, just so you know, the only people I spoke to were people that came up to me, asked us what we're doing, and I said I don't like to get into those conversations while I'm recording.
Sure.
But if you're still around when we're all done, I'd be happy to explain the whole thing to you.
Sure.
So that was the only conversation I had with 2 or 3
We had
people.
a conversation with 2 other people that came out here that were upset about what you guys were doing filming. I wasn't in there. I don't know.
Well, but you understand that if somebody's feelings are they're upset about me filming in public, that's not. I'm not violating the law.
Different than, sure, I get that. But
No, and I'm not looking to irritate. You could see. Did you?
and I know.
How did I approach you? How did I approach you? Am I being cordial and respectful? I've been the same way with them, even up to this point.
Yeah.
Even up to this point. One of the guys, Sam, was standing in the window when I was out here giving me the finger through the window. And I said to him, Sam, we could still be friends, man. Let's start all over again. There's no reason to act like that. I said, we can be cordial. We're grown men. No reason to act foolish. So I've been acting very professional, very courteous, and that's how we roll. You know, just like all police officers are not the same. All guys with a camera are not the same.
True.
This is my son. I'm not out here to teach my son how to be a criminal.
Sweet.
So we know what the law is. We did our homework. We respect the law, and we have no intention of
well, it's important to know.
Violating
it's true. The public school systems didn't do me any favors teaching me how to learn on my own. So.
Of course. Yeah, well, you educate yourself. We all do. Yeah. So how we do? Is it Stanky?
It's Stanky, yeah.
There
You
go.
pronounced it right.
I bet
That
you got
doesn't
hell for that
happen
in high school.
all
dude.
the time.
Well,
Big, strong character, though.
after I see how you guys deal with this, I'm going to tell you my last name, and you can see how I got a bunch of hell too. So
the manager did ask him to leave.
The only time they asked me to leave was in front of you.
Still, I mean, that's what, as far as I saw, that's.
But now let me just ask you this: being that it's,
We talked to the other people. They were pretty upset. They asked us to go in and talk with you all, so the manager came out and asked us.
Some people don't like being recorded.
well, that's what it is, and that's, you know, they can't. Somebody can't.
All of us has that chiseled shit.
I've got every side's a good side.
Yeah.
Some people get worked up about things.
They do. But you know what? To me, that's what's the difference between that and if somebody's riding down the sidewalk on a pink bicycle with a pink tutu on, and that upsets somebody. Would you ask them to stop? He's my brother.
Oh.
No, but seriously. So I respect people's feelings,
Right.
but not when it encroaches on what I'm free to do.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, that's what my issue is.
I get it.
I follow the rules.
Cool.
And if they had, so they've asked me to leave, right? And as far as I'm concerned, being that if this was a private business, okay, they could ask me to leave because I have a white shirt on.
Sure.
Being that it's a public business and public property, I have a right to shop here unless I'm violating the law.
Correct.
Right.
And we've
So-
already we do have enough for disorderly conduct. They haven't asked us for that.
How do you have enough for disorderly conduct?
The other people, from the information the other people gave us, here pull up Google. We'll pull up the Utah code for.
Well, no, you can just tell me. I believe you.
No. We'll pull it up and we'll go through.
Well, I'm videoing,
statute.
so I don't want.
Well, you got your other one too. And he's videoing too.
I don't have another phone.
I don't
This is the only phone I have.
Okay. Well,
My phone just died. I mean, my camera died, so I
Okay.
switched to my phone.
all right. Well, we do have enough for that. We're not going to push the issue. My opinion, I actually appreciate auditors. I think there's got to be checks and balances. It's not the opinion of Provo Police Department.
But for my own education, could you explain to me how I'm being
if
disorderly?
you're doing anything that causes alarm to people, that causes people to worry, what's the wording? Alarm or that somebody would reasonably believe would cause a disturbance.
But taking videos, not any of those things.
It wasn't that.
What was it
That's not
then?
what they described.
What is it, the firearm?
The whole encompassing situation.
The whole encompassing situation. So if I come on, so
I'm
what you're telling me
you
is,
the circumstances.
so I just want to be clear,
Fancy
so
way
I
of
know.
saying
So
it. Sure.
what you're telling me is if I'm lawfully carrying a firearm and I'm taking video and I'm on public property, that
I didn't say
totality
that.
of that
I didn't
creates.
say that. I didn't would say those,
So what part-
sure, those are elements.
What part of it creates the disturbance? I want to avoid creating a disturbance in the future.
Okay.
Seriously.
We're good to boogie?
Yep.
All right.
So what do you
Thanks,
tell me?
guys.
If I
We'll
go
see you
back
around.
inside, what
We'll see you
happens?
around. I don't know if they call us. We'll come back out to see what's what. They got cameras too. And
So are you asking me to
Yes.
leave?
I asked you to step out of the store because they asked you to. Yeah.
Okay. But you're not asking me to leave the property.
I'm not. If they do, that's a different story.
Okay.
Oh, like I said, I can ask them. Hey, Stanky, hold on a sec.
Well, if you go in there and solicit a trespass, you're going to get one. You can't do that.
I don't know that I am. I don't know what they talked to him about. I don't know what they discussed.
All right. Let's go see what Stanky has to say. Yeah. So how does this? So I'm a little confused. I got to tell you, Stanky.
Okay.
And you know, I think based on the fact, like I said, if this was private property, whole different set of rules.
Absolutely.
It being that this is public property.
I'm glad you know that. Some people don't know.
Well, I
that.
know a lot of
get
things
that.
about what I'm doing. I don't go out and do things uneducated, and I know that I have every right to be on this property and go in there and shop. And just the fact that I'm taking video or lawfully carrying a firearm, if somebody chooses to get upset about that, that's on them. I actually had somebody act like he was going to swing a bottle at me inside, and I was talking to a manager, not even talking to him. So that's an assault, but I'm not going to go there. You know what I mean? So seriously, I mean, what's the...
Well, those are his words.
They're asking you guys to leave the property.
But is that a lawful request?
They're asking to. I don't even know. I don't know all the details of the state property, and I'm going to go look it up right now because I actually haven't encountered this situation yet. So I'm assuming this.
Well, your problem is from your perception, you're saying that I've created a disturbance or disorderly conduct.
I take information from other people, from theirs you have, from their perception you have.
Obviously, from your perception, I have not. Then.
I didn't say that either. It's good.
See, if you're going to be that ambiguous.
He's an intelligent guy.
No, well, I want to follow the law. I don't want to get entrapped into some ambiguous situation here. So I would appreciate you being clear and direct.
With what?
With telling me whether or not I have a right to be on this property.
I think you do as long as you're following the law and not.
Okay, so what can I do to prevent from alarming anyone else? Because I'm very interested in doing that.
I can't name everything.
What did I do to alarm them? And that way I won't repeat that same behavior.
Well,
you guys got to tell me, or else you're just playing games, and then you're going to try to set me up for something, and that's, you know,
We're not setting anybody up.
you can't ask somebody to leave public property unless they're violating the law. That's an unlawful request, unless I'm violating the law.
That was an unlawful request.
Because it's public.
I was asking it and it wasn't
Because if the general, I'll tell you why, I'll explain it to you. And I'm very learned on, and I'll even tell you how I know what I know. So if the general public has free access to this property because it's public property, I do, and the camera doesn't change that, and my legally possessed firearm doesn't change that. And if somebody approaches me and I say to them, I'm not interested in having a conversation with you, that's certainly not creating a disorderly situation. So I have documented on 2 cameras, I have not...
small parameters, yes.
No, I have not... No, well, I have not created a disorderly... I'm acting the way I'm acting with you.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Good luck, you guys. Out here is nice chatting with you.
So did they ask me to leave the property?
They did. Sure did.
So now what you're telling... So what are you going to do? You're going to give it 5 minutes and come back and arrest me for not leaving?
This is what I'm doing. I got lunch to get. I got reports to type. I'm out.
All right, so do you want... What happens if I don't leave and they call you back?
Somebody will come out. We'll see. I don't know.
Somebody will come out and we'll see.
Police will come out.
Don't you think it would be better... Seriously. And then I'll let you go. But just one quick question.
Who's in the rotation?
Don't you think, let me ask you something, instead of exacerbating the fears and instead of exacerbating people's emotions, wouldn't it be a better idea to say to them, hey, listen, this is public property, they have a right to be here, unless they're fighting with somebody, arguing with somebody, blocking the entrance, loitering? Did you inform them that I have a legal right to be here?
Be disorderly if you're going to be in a public place and you're going to be all right.
Yeah, but you're telling me I was disorderly and I wasn't, so I don't know what the definition of disorderly is.
I said other people said that.
Okay, so you must not feel like I was.
I didn't see it.
Or it's the end of your shift.
Like I said, I take information that people give me, and I make the best judgment call that we have the information available.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do,
Thanks,
just so you know what I'm doing, I'm going to stick around for a few minutes because I'm not going to be unlawfully chased off of public property. And then I'll leave. All right? I really, you know what? I don't appreciate the ambiguity, but well, look at that. There you go. See, this is what you get from these people. So do you see the games they're playing here? So what they want to do is they want to let me, they don't have enough to arrest me. And they know that, right? So what they want to do is they want to give me little enough information to make me believe I can still be here and then come back and put the cuffs on us. I can guarantee you that's what's going on. I'm not going to play that little game. I'm not interested in getting unlawfully arrested here in Utah today. But that's how do you think we should handle this, Watchman?
I don't know. That's definitely what they're trying to do.
It is.
So
for sure. And if we stay on the property, they're going to come back and arrest us. There's no question about it. This is what happens when you have police officers who are feeling enforcement officers and don't uphold the law. And now they're just going to hang out here in the parking lot, acting like they're doing something, burning up the public dime here. He was in such a rush to get out of there because he's got things to do, and they're not going anywhere. These guys are playing games, huh? So I think the behavior of these officers here is pretty deplorable, and I don't know. Chime in the comments, guys. Let me know what you think. And of course, I always like to say, keep it respectful, keep it professional, no yelling, no cursing, no screaming, no being just basically a jerk. But if you would like to seek redress with your government, and if any of this that you're seeing here today disturbs you, bothers you, causes you concern, feel free to give them a call. I'm going to put the contact information for the Provo Police Department in the description of the video. And you can give them a call and voice your opinion if you so choose. But again, just be professional, be courteous. Don't call up and act belligerent on our behalf. That does us no good, and we're asking you not to do that for us. I would say these guys are acting like a couple of tyrants because like I said, I'm convinced that what they're trying to do is get us to stay on the property so they can arrest us. And that's despicable. And you guys saw what we did. We were cordial with everyone that spoke to us, weren't causing any arguments with anybody. People were yelling at us. Guy raised a bottle up like he was going to hit me with it. You know, people acting like fools. And then we get accused of being disorderly. So that's how that goes here in Provo. So at the very least, we've uncovered a little tyrant situation here. And, you know, maybe they just need to get some questions and opinions from the general public and rethink the way they're handling these situations. So I guess Freedom Boulevard ain't Freedom Boulevard anymore. Well, all right, guys, we're going to wrap this one up and go see if we can get some higher ups on the into a conversation here and figure out what's going on here and get it straightened out the right way so that the Watchman and I don't have to sleep in jail tonight. And that's it. So again, you have every right in the world to seek redress with your government. I think these guys are playing games, and I'm just using my better judgment here. Some of you were going to say that I got chased out, and for today, you know what I did. I'm taking the smart route, and I'm going to go after this legally instead of having an argument with these fools out on the street, because that's not going to get any of us anywhere. What that'll do is if I get arrested, that proves that the employees were right. That proves to the police that they were right, and that sets a bad setup for the next guy that comes out with a camera. So I would rather go back to their higher ups, have the conversation with them, get it figured out, have them get educated, and then the next time this happens, what's right will occur instead of this childish nonsense that you see going on here today. But that's it. So always like to remind you guys, if you enjoy our videos, you like what we do, and you want to support what we do, best way you could do that, hands down, is to like, share, comment, subscribe. All that stuff gets our videos out to more and more people so that more people can watch them, enjoy them, and hopefully learn a little something. I know I'm out here getting an education every day, and hopefully these cops are going to get an education today or tomorrow. We'll still be here tomorrow. If I can't get anybody today, we will. I'll go in and see the chief, captain, lieutenant, whoever it is tomorrow morning. But I can assure you that we will follow up, and there will be a follow-up video, and I will be filming that interaction. So stay tuned for that, and yeah, that's it. So I also invite you to check out Watching the Watchman's channel. he's doing a great job. The kid's trying really hard. He puts a lot of work into his videos, and I'll leave a link in the description. I invite you to check him out. But that's going to wrap it up for now. So coming to you from the state liquor store, state-owned liquor store in Provo, Utah, watching the Watchman, Amagansett Press. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Out.